This is your CBS 46 News Update, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good morning, I'm Gurveer Dinza. A new single-day high in the coronavirus pandemic. There were more than 58,000 new COVID-19 cases confirmed in the United States on Tuesday. And an updated model from the University of Washington predicts more than 208,000 Americans will die from the virus by November 1st, partly because of a surge in cases in Florida, Arizona, Texas, and California.
The other factor is school openings that we expect in August and September. That's going to increase contact rates on current trajectories.
Although the president is calling on schools to reopen this fall, at least 24 states are adjusting their overall reopening plans because of the pandemic. Here in Georgia, state health officials reported more than 3,400 new cases just in the last 24 hours. That's the second highest number we've seen since the pandemic began. Nearly 3,000 people have died. Athens is now the second Georgia city to mandate masks in public. Athens Clark County commissioners passed that ordinance late last night. It applies to all public places, including restaurants, stores, and pharmacies. Churches are exempt from that mandate. Violators will face fines that range from $25 for a first offense to $100 for the third offense. The ordinance lasts until August 4th. Now, last month, Savannah became the first city in Georgia to require masks. Now to a crime alert. After the shooting death of 8-year-old Sequoia Turner in Atlanta, surveillance shows a man carrying what looks like an AR-15. Homicide investigators believe that he and at least 3 others are responsible for killing that little girl. Police say Turner was riding with her mother late Saturday night when a group of armed protesters stopped the car near the Wendy's where Rayshard Brooks was killed. Following an argument, somebody started shooting. The reward for information that leads to an arrest is now up to $20,000. And at noon today, Hosea Helps will host a citywide prayer vigil for the little girl. It'll take place at noon in front of Atlanta City Hall. People who plan to attend are asked to wear white. 200 million Americans are coping with dangerously high heat this week. Sizzling temperatures are in the forecast for much of the country, from the Southwest up to the Great Lakes. Phoenix is, of course, used to hot weather, but people there are already bracing for an expected high of 116 degrees on Sunday. That would be a record. Well, you know, we got a little bit of a break, Fred, with some cool weather the last several days, but the humidity is really in the air. Are we talking about setting any heat records here?
I don't think we're going to, Gurveer, as we head into the weekend and early next week, but it will be hot, just not extremely hot in North Georgia. This afternoon, we are looking at a scattered thunderstorm threat as the temperature climbs into the mid and upper 80s this afternoon. Best chance of storms after about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, right through this evening. A few heavy downpours certainly possible, along with some gusty winds. Not a widespread severe threat, though. Tomorrow, it's about the same story. Slightly lower risk of afternoon thunderstorms. Temperatures will be running in the upper 80s tomorrow. Then it's low 90s for several days to come right through the weekend. A lower risk of thunderstorms Friday through the weekend. Only a 30% chance of afternoon storms. Low 90s Saturday, mid 90s possible on Sunday, and feeling more like 100 because of the humidity.
This has been your personal news update from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.